Hi guys, my name is Joel Joyce and I'm from the Indian state of Kerala. So today we'll be discussing on the topic pre-fader and post-fader, general usage of them and how we specifically use them in FL Studio 20.7. So let's go. So what are this pre-fader or post-fader? Pre-fader or post-fader generally refers to the signal being sent to an auxiliary or bus channel either in the DAW or in the mixing console, and always depends upon where we send them from. So what are the advantages of pre-faders? In live mixing scenarios, the engineers may need to send separate signal to the stage for the artist for their monitoring purpose. For instance, let's consider a guitarist who may like to hear just the vocalist presence more than the other instrument. So the engineer may need to send the signal before reaching the main fader and send them to the artist for their monitoring without other manipulation for the PA systems. Other advantage for using pre-fader is in the DAW for creating auxiliary tracks. We all know that we may need to create aux, reverb or delay track for instruments rather than adding direct reverb to the instrument channel, which is technically no way wrong. It is always better to create auxiliary track than route them to the main instrument track. It will help to save a lot of CPU processing. In case if we add single reverb directly onto the instrument, there will be other processing happening which will consume a lot of processing, which is not good. So now let me show you how we generally do the pre-fader configuration in FL Studio 20.7. Let's go. As you can see, I'm using a guitar loop. This is what it is. So first we route them through a separate mixer channel. This is our main track. Now what we do is we take an empty mixer channel, we add a reverb instead of reverb in it. So how you add pre-fader is we just come to the effect track and take the last rack and we add fruity scent to it. So the trick is we just click the main track, we just take the reverb track, we just sidechain to this track and then take the fruity scent, select reverb. We can manipulate this reverb track separately. Even if we mute them, we can still hear the reverb track. That's the main advantage of pre-fader. Like this, we can add any effect processes depending on our need. Another advantages of using pre-fader is for parallel drum compression, which means we have an instance of drum instrument made into a bus channel, then we select an instance of separate channel where we add a compressor and we blend both this dry and wet knobs together for creating compressed drum signal, which is always dependent on the personal taste. Now let me show you an example of how parallel drum compression takes place in FL Studio 20. As you can see, let's create some drum sequence. Okay, so we route them. We have kick, clap and hats. So what we do is we just first route them to a instant of bus channel. So everything is routed to this drum bus. Now we take a separate mix, separate channel, then we add a compressor. Okay, then as we did before, we select fruity scent in the main bus. Yeah, we just route them to this compressor track. So you see, we can hear the compressed signal plus the dry signal. We can manipulate them, blend them together like this. So where are these post faders being used? As I have shown just before, for routing this separate sequence of track into a bus channel, we need to use post fader configuration. That means even if you change the volume of this track, it is going to affect the entire track. So that's it regarding pre-fader and post-faders. It always depends on personal taste, and this is a widely used technique by all those mix engineers around the world. It's a very good method for creating depth and bringing interesting sounds to our music. Post-faders also allows us to, as I said, control the volume of a group of instruments. Otherwise would consume a lot of time and space and CPU resources. So that's all. Thank you and hope you all enjoyed the class. See you next time. Thank you.